G'day guys, Morsey here. Just another update on the portal video that I put up a couple of days ago. I've made a 3 portal functioning teleporting system. This is pretty expandable. You can do as many sort of as you like. Let's have a look how they work. So this is the main portal. This is the first portal that I built. Let me just put some sounds on here. There we go. So this is the first portal that I built, and there's 2 other portals here, obviously very close to this one. You can stretch these out as far as you like, well, until you reach the boundary of the portal, which is I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure someone knows. I could probably check it up. But in this situation, they're all very close, and as everyone would know, when you try and go through a portal, this is the first one, so this is the one it takes you to. If I try and go through this portal over here, it still takes me back to this one. Okay, so there's a little bit of redstone behind it here. I've changed it up a little bit from my last video and sort of made it a little bit more compact. I could probably still squeeze a bit more out of it, but this is working for now. This one here is a little bit different, only because I added a slight delay so that you can jump in first time around, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So I'm just going to change to survival here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've got little buttons here. We're going to jump in and get transported around to these portals, and I'll show you how it works. So hit the button, jump in the spot, portal comes back on, and it's going on a timer. Portal just turned off. Now we're in the Nether. Go back in the portal again. We start off at green, and now we're at purple, and you notice green is turned off. Jump back in the portal here, push the button, portal turns off, turns back on, and that portal just turned off. Jump back in again. So we're at purple, and now we're at red. As you can see there, purple and green are both still turned off, and jump back into this portal here, hit the button, portal turns off and back on, and that portal just turned off, and go back through one more time, and we're back at green again. Now what happened there is, see, red still turned off, purple will come on in a second. Any second now. There we go. And then red will come back on shortly after that. Come on, red. Notice the little green block will pop up when it's finished. There we go. Okay, so how did that work? Basically, as I explained in my last video, when you go through the portal and get to the Nether and go to come back out again, if this portal is disabled, which is the main portal, it'll go to the next closest portal, which in this situation is purple over there. You rinse and repeat, do the same again, so jump into that portal. When that one's disabled, it will go to the next available portal, which is that one, and so on and so forth. You can make a whole bunch of portals that go around. And what I've done here, let's just go back to creative here. What I've done is just put in a hopper timer with 2 stacks of stone in it, and that gives me enough time to get through all 3 cycles without coming back to the start when I don't want to. So if I didn't have that hopper timer running, which basically that hopper timer is a big delay so that this doesn't turn back on at the wrong time. say when I'm trying to get to red, for example. If this turned on while I was trying to get to red, instead of going to red, I'd come back here. So the hopper timer keeps this portal turned off until I get to red, and then once I get to red, I've worked it out to just about turn back on again, so if I want to go back, I can. So the more portals you add, the more delay you've got to put into here, so you know, the more stacks you need to put in. You could probably quite comfortably get up to about nine or so portals, maybe 8 or 9, before you had to make maybe a secondary hopper timer to make this go out longer. But basically that's how it works, and as you can see, it's all close proximity to each other. Now that portal there could be right up in the sky, this one could be down at bedrock, it wouldn't really matter, you could just cycle around until you get to the one you want. The reason I had the wool here is so you could work out which portal you were at the time and stop or get back in again. And I'll just show you a little bit on how this thing works. Okay, so we're here at the purple portal. As you can see, default state is on. There are 4 dispensers here. 2 of them dispense water, and 2 of them have flint and steel. What happens here is there's a button here with just a torch here and a piston here, which makes it a short pulse, and it goes where am I? It goes around here, so underneath the portal. You could probably do whatever configuration you like here rather than straight underneath, have it at the side or whatnot. Now it goes here. First off, it goes to this little contraption which will shoot out a bucket of water really quickly to turn this portal off. It also splits off this way, goes up the slabs here, to a 4 repeater delay which goes to this dispenser which turns the portal back on, so that's pretty quickly. It has to be about this long, I'm not sure exactly how long it is, but it has to be about this long, so that if you're standing in the portal and you press the button, the portal effect, like the wavy lines you get and things, has to disappear before it can restart again. So if you did this delay too quickly, you'd still be trapped in the portal and it wouldn't let you through because it thinks that you've just come back from the Nether. So you have to get rid of that portal effect before you can go back through again. So that's what that delay is for. Once it sets off the flint and steel, it travels back this way and goes for a 4-second delay. So there's 10 repeaters set at 4 ticks. 4-second delay, and there's a point. There is a small tick here as well, and that turns it back off again. So that's while you're standing in the portal, when you're just about to go to the Nether. As you pass through the Nether, this thing turns off, so that it's disabled for when you come back through. Once it goes through there, there's a little section here which is a little cheaty, but as it comes along here, it turns this torch off, which enables this hopper timer, and the hopper timer's got the 2 stacks of stone in it, which is about how long I need to get from one to this to that. And once that hopper timer starts, keep in mind the portal is still turned off from where you went through it. The hopper timer will start, and when it finishes, it goes back to this position, which will power this last dispenser in here, which turns the portal back on again to start fresh. Yep, so I will show you how to build one. I've got another portal ready to go over here, and let's take a look at that. Okay, so to build one of these timed portals, block there, dispenser, and another block, and dispenser. So bottom 2 here are going to be your water dispensers, and the top 2 will be your flint and steel. Okay, so first off we put a sticky piston there and there, block on top, little platform here, repeater, set this one to 3 ticks, join it up with the redstone, and what that will do is make a quick on-off for that dispenser. So I can show you 1, 2. And 2 shoot out. Basically what that means is that when you've got a water bucket in there, the water bucket will dispense and pick up quickly. Okay, so from there we've got to split off to this dispenser. Now, we've got that, a block there, and one there. And we'll come back this way, and we'll put down 1, 2, 3, 4 repeaters, all set to 4. And we'll put redstone here. You can put redstone on top of a dispenser if you're holding shift, like that. And we need to get up to there, so we will go slab there, slab there, and a block there. Turn this rain off. Join these up like that. Okay, so when the redstone signal from the button comes up to here, it's going to do these guys, and then it's going to come up here and to this dispenser. Now we want to take that signal and go back the other way. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all set to 4. 4, 4. Now we'll put a block there and one underneath and knock that middle one out. And this will be like that. That's for the hopper timer. Redstone torch on the end. Here we'll put another 2 repeaters, both set on 4. Redstone there, and here we will do the same as over here, which is sticky there, block, repeater set to 3, and repeater there, like that. Then we'll put 1, 2, 3 repeaters there, all set to 4. Okay, so what that does now is, now that the signal's reached this dispenser, it goes from there to here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repeaters there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That now repeater set at 4 ticks will make 4 seconds here, plus 0.1 is 4.1, which is the time it takes to go through the portal. While it comes along here, it will turn this torch off here, which will enable our hopper timer. So we'll put a piston like that, and a piston there, facing that way. We'll put a block there, and a block there, and get rid of that one and put one, get rid of that, put that there. This block we can get rid of. Okay, dust there, and we want one comparator. Comparator goes there. Now we need some hoppers. Okay, the hoppers have to be facing each other like that. And we'll put in 2 stacks of stone just to match the others, and we want a redstone block in there. Okay. Next, we wanted to block there like that, and piston next to the dispenser here. Block on top of him, and one bit of redstone there. And then we want another repeater here, and then we want dust, and a block on top there. So one more block here, like that. And that is pretty much it. Let's make sure it works here. So we'll fill these guys up. We'll put water in the bottom here, and water there, and flint and steel. So water goes in this one, flint and steel in that one, and in that one. And we'll just make this little button for it here. Again, like I said, this input could be sort of whatever you like, I suppose. Just going to put a torch down the bottom here. Yep. And a block there. Piston upside down. I can do that. Come on. And that's where the button will go there. Then I'll just put another piston in here. Whatever input you do, whether it's a button like this or a button over here or whatever, just make sure you shorten the pulse of the button to a 1 tick pulse. You do that by putting a repeater like that, and another repeater on the other side set to 2, and then a block like that, and that will shorten the pulse down to a 1 tick pulse. We'll just put redstone here and hook it up like that. Now, all things going well, this should work, so let's give it a try. I will start by lighting it. Cool. And I'll just close this up like that. Okay, now I've added another portal here just to be safe so it doesn't screw up. I'm going to add another stack of stone to each of these, just to increase the delay a little bit. This will be way too long, but just so I can sort of take my time. Oh, it should go into here. And one over into here. Oh, again, that should go over here. Okay. I think I'll just test this, make sure it works. So I'll press this. Portal turns off, back on again, which is cool. And 4.1 seconds later, it turns off again. And then this hopper timer should be running, which it is, and when it gets to the end, this portal will turn back on. So let's simulate that. Yep, so it's come back on, which is cool. And we'll just speed that up. Oh. Okay, let's give this another try. So we'll start again from the main portal here. So this is where you might have your main base, for example, and these guys might be your various farms or something like that. So we'll have a go here. Portal off, jump in the spot. Portal comes back on. Through I go. I'll go again. Come out at purple. Cool. Through again. Should come out at red. Nope, come out at the grass, that's cool. I just keep cycling until I get to the one that I want to get to, which in this case will be red. Okay, red is the last one on the list. And if I do this, now all those are turned off at the moment. And, well, that was weird. I would have expected it to make a new portal, but apparently I just came out in an empty one. I haven't seen that happen before. But anyway, that's 4 portals all connected together. You see green's just turn back on. Purple will turn back on in a second. I imagine it must pick which portal to activate next based on this axis here. As you notice, this one here is the next closest, and this one here is the next closest after that. So that guy will turn on in a second. That's the one we just built. Yep. And then this one will be the next one. So yeah, that's my portal network here. Just through a bird's eye you can see how close they all are together, which is pretty cool. Hopefully you guys can, that one's just come back on, you guys can use this and expand it out and make it with more nodes. Basically, as long as you've got enough time in your hopper timer, you just cycle through to the next available portal till you get to the one you want to, and by the time you finish doing whatever you want to do there, all you have to do is, if you finished here, all you have to do is just go back into the portal and you'll come out back at your main base again to finish up. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.